In a town like this, there's a core population here of about 125 families. Every one of them knows what Jake's done.
It's a small town, everybody knows everybody. Everybody treats you like family.
Come Monday morning, we'll be in the bank here. Community will gather around and say, hey, I heard Jake ran a 150.4 this weekend. Somebody will say, I knew he was gonna break 150 this week. I guess he's just saving that for state.
You hate to compare anybody to some of the legends in our sport, but when you're 6'4", there's a very obvious guy that, you know, I happened to grow up being my boyhood hero, and that was Jim Ryan. God blessed him with a lot of just natural ability, and he's got all the tools to be a great miler.
My name is Jake Merrell. I'm a senior at Turkey Valley, and I live in a town named Kittiquay with a population of 411. Outside of running and studying, what I mostly do around town is I like to work. We're down here where we keep our cattle, and we gotta haul 3 loads of hay, and this holds 8 hay bales, so about 24 bales. I usually find Granddad or call Dad and see if there's anything I can do, if it has to be out at the ranch or down at the lodge, just whatever I can do.
He always wanted something to do. He doesn't like to be at home with nothing to do.
My mom and my dad have always worked hard, and it looks fun. I mean, it's not that fun, but it's better than sitting in the house.
Jake's the whole package from, you know, the standpoint of just all the sports that he's done.
In high school, I've played football, basketball, track, baseball, cross country, tennis one time, and that's it.
Ability to go from football season to basketball season, mix in a little cross country in there, and then go straight to track. You know, there are not many athletes that can do that, and Jake's done it at an extremely high level across the board. I love athletes, especially middle distance athletes that have played a little football. I'm just a little biased. I played football, I coach football. I think they're a little tougher.
As far as this week, I really thank him and really all of them because they're so tight-knit and they're all seniors. Just kind of feel the anxiety of getting closer to the state track meet.
20, 21, 22,
He works out with us during our speed stuff, and then he gets his mileage in after practice. So, I mean, he's so self-driven and his work habits are just unbelievable.
As a freshman, he was very new to the sport. We were naive parents to the sport. But to go to Austin and see him compete and actually end up winning the 800, that's when I actually realized he can do it.
I didn't want to come back backtracking from my freshman year because then it looked like I got slower, got complacent, or got satisfied. So I just try to keep training harder, take track practice harder, try to do more work on my own. And then right out the box, I ran on 153. So when you run on 153, there's like, you can't run on 155 now, you know? So I just had to just keep on working.
Injury year was rough. I mean, even at basketball, it was tough on him to have to sit and watch.
You know, came through the rough year last year with the injury, never quite got in shape. I don't think he ever felt like he got in shape.
Several times he's asked, why can't I run as fast as I did my sophomore year? And he finally broke through that, and I think he'll go even further with it. He's crossed the plateau.
He's got a smile back.
What what I've seen this year is that he's finding another level of confidence.
I believe if I race anybody, I'm not going to be afraid to race them. I mean, if they beat me, I feel like it was because I wasn't mentally tough enough.
Okay, the move that he made at Texas Relays, you got to have some guts to make that kind of move, and not the last 100 or last 200. No, you went with about 350. It's a bold move, and he was disappointed that he didn't win. But I said, Jake, that's the kind of move that, man, that's going to pay dividends for you down the road.
In the 8, I was having a goal of 149. I think I fell short of it by a second and it's 0.7, but extremely blessed in that. And the 16, I was just trying to run for places, not really worrying about time. And the 4x4, that was kind of the cherry on the top for me. Ended up breaking the 1A state record by 2 seconds or something, so it was an extremely great day.
Jake's impact on the community and especially the school has been remarkable. He'll be one of the first Division I participating kids from our school ever.
You know, 1A kids don't run Par 5 D1. I mean, it just doesn't happen. When he was first getting offers, he wasn't winning at the big meets. It was more of somebody else believed in him.
You know, once you've seen what he's done as a sophomore, you know he's not going backwards. Way back, I told him, I said, Jake, you want to come to Baylor, we'll make it happen. I think he was maybe a little surprised that, okay, Coach, this is still a full. I said, yeah, Jake, it's a full. You know what? And we only have one to offer next year. And so you're getting it. That's how much I believe in you.
The day they signed his scholarship, they brought in all the elementary school kids to sit in the auditorium so that they could see that it is possible for kids in these really small rural communities to succeed.
How did the Whisker Patrol not catch you with that mustache?
Well, it's funny, the day I went back to school with this, 2 teachers and the superintendent and the principal told me you better shave that, and gave them a little puppy dog eyes, and was like, please let me keep it stashed for state. And they ended up letting me get away with it, but they said Monday when sports banquet rolls around, I'm clean shaven. I said no problem.